right, so here is this defensively gifted fighter, and certainly has some offense as well, but more often than not, that offense is set up by his sound defense. He uses movement beautifully, uses his defense to create offensive angles. This guy can stick and move with the best of the man, and even when you think you have him in a bad position, more often than not, swivels that head off of the center line and counters you right in the jaw. So an outstanding defensive striker, very good counterattacks, and a very interesting matchup in front of him tonight. This fighter has read the Marquess of Queensberry rules cover to cover. Truly one of the best boxers we have in the UFC today, and he works everything off of that jab.
Oh yeah, the jab is what got him to the show. He is just a phenomenal boxer, and John, I love you throwing out the Queensberry rules in the walk-off of this man because he signifies everything that is boxing. He's a guy that loves the sport. He wanted to take boxing on his back and bring it to mixed martial arts and show that it is as an effective form of combat as anything else. He said, I'll walk away from an Olympic opportunity to take my sport into the octagon and show that we are the best fighters in the world. And he's done that to this point in the UFC.
Well, so much UFC history is played out here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Plenty more where that came from tonight. The athletes are ready to go. All right, now our tail of the tape for this bantamweight scrap. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Assassin. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner,
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready.
All right, here's the Chinese fighter Song Yadong, the longtime UFC featherweight contender, back on the proving ground here tonight. We have seen the knockouts start to pile up of late after a lot of decision wins, and Song Yadong believes there are going to be a lot of openings that he can exploit in this matchup here tonight. Able to land with the left hand. Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than watching the film on this guy.
It's a master class, John. It's a master class in mixing up the target, mixing up the strikes, and ending your combinations with the kick.
I'm not sure how he stayed upright.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows and talks to your toughness.
All right, so he's landed a few big uppercuts already in DC. I know you're in the prediction business. You think he's going to set it up again?
I am certain he's going to try and set that up again. Expect it to come off of a left hook, because off the left hook, don't anticipate the next punch coming right up the middle. He's real good at trying to find that shot. Oh, nice double leg, yes.
Hard to win MMA fights off of your back, but these strikes are useful from the bottom. All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting, because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have, he's got to be careful here.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you gotta be careful here. Yadong's trying for a submission here.
Oh, it's getting deep.
Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man.
Oh, interesting there as he just decides to let him back up. Misses again with a right punch. All All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
Beautiful shot to the head from the punch.
Oh, a huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Both fighters starting to open up a little bit.
Fast jab lands it.
Yadong gets touched by that kick to the body. Round two next.
Lost that round. It's time to break it up. You need to avoid it. This is what we train in the gym. Stop those takedowns.
All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs and in survival mode. Luckily, he made it to the end of that round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, let's get to round two. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts.
Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. Good kick to the body. Huge kick lands again. Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there.
He loaded up there on that high kick.
Out of range with that one.
Oh, high kick.
Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Nice straight punch there. Well, the right hand has been there at times, not that time. 3 minutes. All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer. Right now, he seems lost to it.
So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round two. Block that kick to the body. Hook in the clinch there by Yadong.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Well, he's been good tonight, but he missed with that one. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working. Nice block.
Under a minute now to go. Good series of punches by him there. He has certainly had no trouble finding the range tonight.
He is finding the target with everything he throws. He's mixing it up beautifully. Controlling the fight behind that jab.
All right, well, he made no bone. That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Seconds winding down in round two. No! Big right hand. 10 minutes in the can.
Let's relax. Recover. Excellent work with those strikes. Combinations we trained in the gym are perfect. Keep that going.
All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it, if you will.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risks. What a fantastic round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, pretty good back-and-forth action in the previous 2 rounds. Your expectations here as this next round gets underway?
I expect the action to really pick up now. These guys have to lay it on the line as we start to approach the end of the fight.
Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight.
So bad.
This is insane to be in the building. Back and forth we go.
Yeah, he hurt him real bad. He still hurt.
Just misses with that one.
Big shot hands for both guys.
I'll stop this. You gotta fight back.
Well, he's had next to no answers for the body shots here tonight, and now some redness really starting to develop on that side.
We're starting to see the damage. We're starting to visibly see the effect that all these body strikes are taking on this guy. He's got to do something different. He's got to be very careful for his opponent to go over the top now.
That is as good as it gets on the feet. His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice.
Herb Dean steps in. Unbelievable. Well, make no mistake about it, he is getting 2 paychecks tonight as he gets the big TKO victory. Wow.
That's unbelievable. It was crazy to watch his finishing instincts on display as he got that massive victory. It was amazing, John. It was amazing.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 57 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by TKO,
Well, there he is, the man of the hour. And you got to think this dude's going to get a serious Instagram push tonight after the win by TKO.
Oh, he's going to get a massive push because he hurt his opponent and he pressed his foot down in the gas until he got that finish. That was amazing.